wave? Happy Saturday! Guys, right here to this camera. Hope everybody is having a great day. Okay. Everybody having a great day today. We are gonna work hard today with Kettlebell Fire. 35 minutes. Hey, Tammy. Let's see who else is here. Charlotte, Amanda, Natasha, Rachel, Elizabeth. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining. We are going live today for a 35-minute Kettlebell Fire. Hey, they're saying hi to you. Can you say hi back? Say hi. Lisa. All right, guys, get your stuffy. Don't forget baby Margaret. Okay, you can say bye and get ready to go with Daddy. Have a good workout. This camera. Have a good workout. Hey, Laura is here. Paula, yay. All of my BodyFit Athletic Clubbers. Wendy, Monica in Louisville. Yay, awesome, guys. Daddy's coming with you. Hold on. All right, Kayla, Simone, Jenny. All right, guys, yes, no pajamas today, right? I know, only because we're going to the park later. That's the only way we get them out of jammies if they know we're going somewhere, which hasn't been many places, right? Hey, Joanne is here. Chelsea, yay. All right, Melanie is here. Awesome team. All right. So trying a few new things today, as you may have noticed with the music. So get excited. 35 minutes Kettlebell Fire. If you were here last week, we did dumbbell fire, or maybe a couple weeks ago on the YouTube channel, you did full body fire with weights, which is dumbbell and kettlebell. So we're gonna go similar format where we bring the strength, we bring the power, and then we bring the fire. It's gonna go by quickly. We're gonna have a good time. No repeat workout, right? Once we're done with it, we're done with it, unless there's a right side and a left side. So we'll get some cardio mobility in between, we'll get some extra core, and we will have a good time. So strength, cardio, mobility, we're getting it all in 35 minutes. Make sure that you have your water. In fact, I'm gonna have a sip before we start. I don't know about you guys, but it is very hot where I am. It's gonna be 100 degrees today here in LA. And I know a lot of you guys are also having a lot of heat. So make sure that you're hydrating before those workouts, pre-hydrating, as well as drinking water before and after. All right, let's do this. So I've got my 15, my 18, and my 25-pound kettlebell. You use whatever you have. If you don't have a kettlebell, use a dumbbell, use soup cans, just move your body. I'm just happy that you showed up today to move with me. So everything out of the way, we will go ahead and start moving just to get warmed up. You can jog it out, you can shake it out, you can march it out, whatever you need to do to get the blood flowing. Let's roll those shoulders to the back and to the front. Shaking out the week. Maybe you're holding some tension or some tightness from your work week. Hey, Hani is here, Heather is here, Manisha, Naomi, yay. Whew, so good to see your names here today joining us. Let's open it out wide. Whew, I'm feeling tight. I filmed a lot of workouts for you guys this week. So gearing up for summer. Hopefully you're following the June SUMMMERFIT calendar. And if not, join us in the BodyFit Athletic Club for 99 days of SUMMERFIT. We're having a great time over there. Different challenges every week. I'm gonna talk more about that at the end. I don't know if I said that, guys, but if you are new to a live workout, at the end of the live workouts, I hang out for a couple minutes. Let's hinge with those arms. I'll hang out after the workout for a Q&A if you have any questions. I'll also talk a little bit more about what's coming up this summer. BodyFit by Amy is going on the road. Reach it down, reach it up. So you will see these live workouts in different locations. If it feels good for you, I want you to walk it out to that inchworm. So make sure that you are subscribed and turn on those notifications, because then you will know when we're having live workouts. We're gonna try for most Saturdays, but because I'm traveling, hold it here. And if you can, I want you to step out with that hip, really open it up. If that doesn't feel good for you, you can do the same thing from the top, just lunge it back. So make sure that you're subscribed with notifications on so you know there will be a couple Saturdays that we don't have a live workout. We will have other workouts posted when that happens, but make sure that you're subscribed so you always know what is coming up, because a lot of fun things this summer. Go ahead and bring it up, flat back down, and round it up. Melissa is here. And Jessica, yay. Take it down. Whew. And here, roll those shoulders. Hopefully you are waking up. If it's morning like it is for me, walk them in, round it up. Tap and reach across. All right, guys, so we're getting it done, full body kettlebell fire. So again, if you're familiar with this, we are doing 30 seconds of strength, followed by 30 seconds of power. So we're just building on that strength move, followed by 30 seconds of fire. So that's when we're really gonna increase our intensity, increase our heart rate. I will give you lots of different options, as I always do. So be where you are today, work to your level, push yourself, but in a way that works for you. When we get to that fire round, it does not always mean that it's gonna be high impact. Sometimes it will be. It just means that we're upping our intensity. But when it is high impact, I will give you low impact options. So work to your level, you do you, and remember, if you showed up today, you are successful. That is all that matters. All right, guys, so shake it out. I'm gonna have you keep those hamstrings going right here, right? Just to keep the heart rate up, or just tap it out, jog it out, whatever is good for you. You keep moving, watch me for your first round. So lower body, we're going with a lunge. So we got right and left. We're gonna get right side. We're gonna get our upper body in between as well, because we also have right and left. All right, so we're lunging. We're starting with that. Then we're adding the power. We're doing a little knee up. You can do it with or without a jump. Then we'll set that kettlebell down, and our fire is that runner's lunge. So many options with that, jumping or not. Then we're taking it to a row, staggered. We're here. Then our fire, or our power, we're gonna pop it back here, pop it back in, and then we're gonna take it just to a pop back with the row, all right? So we got right and left, and then we'll get some core. I'll talk you through it once we're there. Go ahead and grab that kettlebell, zip up that core. Here we go. 30 seconds, drop it down. So good posture. The kettlebell's on the outside, so making sure we're not letting it pull us here, that we're engaged in that core, that those shoulders are back. You can step into it, or you can keep it stationary. Modification, you of course can just tap back and keep that front leg working. Otherwise, keep it here. Erin is here. Michelle and Jill, yay. Here we go, guys. Drop it down, power it up. Drop it down. You can do it with or without the jump. We're just adding a little power. If you're not comfortable doing that, but you want to get the weight, you can drop the weight, but one lunge, one jump. So here and here, here and here, nice and slow, right? We're getting the power, but we don't have to rush it, because that is coming in 3, 2, 1. Set that weight down. Here's your fire. Join me here. Power it up, right? If you can, I want you to tap it and get really low. If you need to, you can keep it up, low impact, or keep that jump. 10 seconds to go. I hope it's already burning. I know we're starting with a bang on this Saturday for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? Good little burn. So before we get that other side, let's get this side with the row. Let's get it done. Core engaged, shoulders back. If you need that water, grab it. Keep it close by so you have it. All right, guys, we're doing a row, then we're popping it back. We got 30 seconds, core zipped, hinge, You can be staggered or you can be here, flat back. Here we go. Up and down and here. So just one side. So if you've got dumbbells, you're welcome to do 2 or just 1 heavy. Remember guys, squeeze in that shoulder blade, pull that elbow up, making sure we're not turning, and then let it stretch on the way down. Core stays engaged the entire time. We got 5 seconds, pure strength, so take your time. Watch me here, let's add the power if you want. So up, pop it back, pop it in, take it up, pop it back, row at the bottom, pop it in. You can keep it staggered, but it doesn't have to be a lunge. Just pop back up into that staggered. That one leg is moving a little bit more, so you'll feel a little extra. Keep it going. Up, pop it back, pop it in. One more. Good, guys. All right, watch me here. So you're doing the row. Pop it back, pop it in. Doing the row. Join me, or walk it back, walk it in. Or if you need to stay upright to modify, you just keep that strong row and make sure you get some power with it. Squeeze in the shoulder blades. Row, pop back, pop in. Row, pop back, pop in. Last one. Yes, and relax. Whoo, right? Breathe, catch that breath. All right, team, so let's take it. We're gonna stay on this side. So just remember which one you did. We're gonna do a windmill. We're gonna start it low. Then we're gonna add the power, take it high if you want. Then we're gonna add that side knee. I'm gonna talk you through it. So zip up that core. We're going to core all on one side. Here we go. So strength. Let's keep it low if that's okay for you for now, because I want us to get the feel for that little hinge, soft knee, reach, and then second 30 seconds we'll take it high. We'll keep those obliques working. Then we will add that power with the fire with the side knee. Whew, right? 5, 4, 3, 2. You can keep it low, or if you want, rack it at the top. Here we go. Down and up. So same set of muscles. We're just adding the weight up top. Breathe. If that's too much for your shoulder or your back or your mobility, you keep it low. 10 seconds to go. And then we do it all on the other side. 3, 2, 1. Bring that weight down. Here we go. One side, 30 seconds. You can be here. You can be balanced on the wall. You can take it slow. You can take it fast. You can take it with or without that jump, right? So we're keeping that arm working. Hopefully you're still feeling it. Fire, cardio, whatever you got. We're getting core, contracting those obliques. Yes, jump it or just keep it here. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. All right, guys, now's the time if you want to grab a quick sip. I know this first round is long because we have 2 sides of everything. And I know I said it's no repeat, but we have 2 sides. All right, stationary lunge. Moving into it, power the knee up for some power, and then no weight. We got the fire. Then our row, then our windmill, zip it up. Here we go. Drop it down and up. And of course, all of these guys you can do with no weight, especially the lower body. If you want to just do the motions, watch me here. Sometimes it's gonna pull me. I'm gonna keep it engaged, nice and tall. I can check myself in my monitor, but you might need to look in the mirror. Whew. Drop it down, push in that front heel. We're adding the power in 3, 2, 1. Drive the knee up. So strong lunge, drive it up. So a little balance. If you want to add a little jump to it, you can, but here's what I don't want is for you to jump and then feel super off balance and you've got that weight, right? So keep it controlled. Either way, it's power. We'll get the fire in a minute. Here, drop it low. 5, 4, 3, 2, weight out of the way, leg in front, fire. Here we go. If you can, all the way down, all the way up. Even if you're low impact, not jumping, or here, you can keep it a little higher with or without that jump, but fire, power it up. Yes. 10 seconds. So finish it out right here. Core engage in that leg. I know. 5, 4, 3, 2. Right. Catch your breath. Water if you need it. Again, we're gonna take water a little more frequently. Whew. So let's take it here. We're gonna stagger it. We're gonna row. We're gonna pop it back and row. Then we'll just pop it back and row at the top. Core engaged, shoulders back, hinge. Here we go. So essentially we're getting 3 rounds of 30 seconds with little to no rest in between. So then we get about 20 or so seconds in between before we go right into that next round. Shoulder blade in, yes, bring it up. Remember, not turning my body. I'm not rounding in my back. I'm here, pull up strong. Let's add our power. So 1 row, pop it back. 1 row at the bottom. Pop it in staggered. Pop it back, row. That's not good for you. You just keep it upright, or you can even pop back to those knees if that's comfortable for you, but it is up to you. 1 row, pop back, 1 row from the plank. See if you can get all the way through. 1 more time. Here we go, team. So feet parallel. Row, pop back, pop in. Or row, walk it back, walk it in. That works too. Make sure when you come up to that row that you're not popping back into here, that you pop back up, get position, pull it up, pop back. Yes! Woo! Pop back, pop in. Flat back row. Pop back, pop in. Fire. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Give yourself a second. We got about 20 seconds to breathe. Guys, I know a lot of times you guys tell me that you don't want to take any rest breaks, but the recovery is a big part of why HIIT training works. That is where our heart rate comes down just enough that we have enough strength to really get the most out of that next set. Here we go. You know me, drop it down on that windmill. We don't do a ton of breaks, and when we do, we often do active recovery or cardio mobility, or if I'm explaining something, I have you keep moving. But remember, when we have especially these quick breaks, 15, 20 seconds, I want you to take them because I want you to go all out when you're in that work period and then get that rest so then you have the energy. Here we go. Flip it to the top if you can. Bring it up. And up. Drop it down. And up. Whoo. Core's engaged. If that is too much, like this is my tough shoulder, so I'm really feeling it, I'm gonna be where I am today. I'm gonna take it back low. You keep it high. We got 10 seconds. And breathe. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Good. Set it out of the way. We're going one side, pull it in strong for 30. In 3, 2, here we go. Low impact or a little bit of a jump. It's up to you. If you need to balance on the wall, on a chair, that works too. Power it up. Yes. This is the last move in this round. So give it all you got for 10 more seconds. Fire. Then we get a breather. We're gonna do some swings. 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick sip of water, team. We're gonna go into some swings. If you have never done a kettlebell swing before, I invite you to check out my how to do a kettlebell swing video. And make sure that you have that good form. If you can, roll those shoulders back. You can keep it with a deadlift if you're not comfortable with the swing or if you've never done one before, or swing it with me. On that swing, remember, we're gonna hinge back, power up, lock it out at the top. Not arching, but locking, then let it drop, all right? Roll those shoulders back, catch your breath. Let's take it here, go heavy if you can. 3, 2, 1. Drive it up, lock out at the top. So it's a power move, and then you react to it. So we're here, drop. Yes, drive it in, up. Core is engaged, arms are relaxed, they're just reacting. We're not lifting at all with the arms, remember that. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo, pedal those feet. Yes, ha, good work, team. Quick sip of water if you need it, then a little cardio mobility. Since we just did those lunges, let's big reach. You can just step it back, or you can really get low with it, but I want you to really reach high so we get the stretch out those hip flexors. Watch me quickly. We've got our squat, guys. So we're here. We're gonna start with goblet squat here. 30 seconds, pure strength. Then we're gonna drop it low. We're gonna squat and drop. We're gonna jump forward, jump back, come up out of it. If you want, you can step it forward and step it back and come up out of it. But if you can, we're gonna do a little jump and jump, right? Then when we get our power, we have that weight out of the way and we're just straight up squat jump. If you don't wanna jump, just come up on those toes, yeah? Keep moving. Then we've got our curl, guys, curl and press. We're starting here, regular curl, press for strength. Then we're gonna take it 2 sides. We're gonna go gunslinger. Here's our power. You guys know this one, right? Power it. If you need 2 hands, you can take it here. All right? Then we'll clean it and press it. I'm gonna talk you through once we get there, right? So then we'll take it center after we get both sides. Clean, press. If you'd rather, you can clean and press. We're gonna add the squat back in. All right, so it's gonna go quickly. Then we're gonna take it down to a plank, plank press, then pop it up. All right, team. All right, I know that was a long explanation, but let's get through it quickly. Grab your kettlebell. We're gonna hold it in that goblet position if you can. Zip up here. Here we go. 30 seconds, drop it low. Power it up. So remember on this squat, our toes are forward, but depending on your feet, you may need to go out a little bit. Maybe not that full sumo, but enough so you get that space. You do what feels best for you where you can get the lowest, right? Sometimes we have some tightness down the front of our calf, and that makes it harder to get lower. 5 seconds. Good, here we go, drop it down. So down, drop it, jump forward, jump back, all the way up. Or down, walk forward, walk back, pull it up with the weight. Down, and up. Down, all the way up, yes. Keep it going. You got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Set that weight out of the way where you're not gonna trip on it. All jump squat. Here we go, make them burn. Down and up, nice and light. You're still getting low, touch the ground if you can. Modification, just get the power up on the toes. Shoot through if you can. I like to touch down, but you can also give yourself that power, that momentum. 10 seconds. I know, I feel the burn too. 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe. Catch your breath, you got 20 seconds. We're going into that curl and press. All right, team, strength, curl, press. One side, 30 seconds, power with the gunslinger. Other side, then we're gonna clean it and press. Grab it here. Here we go. Up, up, down, and down. So I'm keeping it out in front of my body. If you feel like you're arching, I want you to put one foot back just to keep you in place. Curl, press. Yes. We are blowing through this workout, guys. I hope you're feeling like it's going quickly. I know, especially those lunge sets felt long, but one more. Take it one side. Gunslinger, here, press, and here, sling it. So it's a power move. If you need that support, grab with that extra hand, pull it, so you get that curl, but you get a little extra support, right? 10 seconds. Sling, press, and back, sling. Last one this side. Good. Switch sides. Here we go. Gunslinger, press. So pivot on your knees and your hips or turn your feet. If you can't pivot, if your floor, you're not able to pivot, I want you to pick up those feet, right? I don't want anybody feeling it in their knees. Pick it up. And again, if you need to use that extra hand, you still get the power, you still get the curl and the press, right? Woo, little dust. Up, up. All right, guys, take it center. Watch me. We're down, clean, press. Join me. Down, clean. So it's a little clean, it's a little toss. If you're not comfortable with that, I just want you to go curl and press, or add a little half squat, push press, if you can. Hup. I know, not fair, because we just did all of those squats. Yes, up, down, good, and relax. Woo. All right, team, let's take it down to a plank. We're gonna hold first. If you need to modify, if you're pregnant, second or third trimester, early postpartum, healing a diastasis, I want you to stay on your elbows and just reach, bird dog, elbow, bird dog. Everybody else, join me here. Here we go. So we're holding first for strength. While we're holding, I want you to think about that checklist. So core is in and lifted. Imagine there's magnets on your hip bones pulling them together, magnets on your ribs pulling them together, navel to spine. Arms are shoulder width apart, but you're tight through your upper body, tight in your core, but you're breathing. Legs and glutes are tight. And then we're gonna take it to power. Plank press, here we go. We're going up on our hands, down on our elbows, switch your arms, up, up, down, down. Modification, you're just staying on the knees, but same thing, to get that power, we're adding a little bit of chest and press. I know, chest, shoulders, triceps, and arms, even though we just did arms and it's supposed to be core, right? 10 seconds, up, up, down, down, up, down, down. 5, strong in your core. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, we're gonna keep that. Down, down, up. Pop it up. If you're on your knees, you just keep down, down, up, and then bird dog. Down, down, up, bird dog. There's your modification. Down, down, up, pop. I know, it's like your legs can't get a break from that squat, but you've got it. 10 seconds to go. I promise this is the only time we're doing this plank press. Down, down, up, pop up. Let's get one more. And relax. Grab a sip of water, guys. How about a swing? Woo! Power and fire. All right, guys. Whew. Breathe. All right, let's take it to that swing. I'm gonna go up to my 25. Done a million swings this week. So, again, deadlift to modify, whatever you got. Otherwise, swing it back with me, power it up, lock it out, strong all the way through your body. I'm gonna turn this way. Here we go, shoulders back. 3, 2, power. Yes, and breathe. Drive it up. Good, keep it going. Up. Up. 4, 8, lock out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Pedal those feet. All right, guys, we got one last round. We're gonna get through it quickly. You grab some water. If you want to take a little mobility, take it here. I'm gonna talk you through it. Imagine you got that kettlebell. Side lunge, 30 seconds stationary. Then we're driving that knee up, alternating. Then we're putting it down and we're shuffling through, right? You know it. Then we're taking it down, triceps. We're gonna go here, power. We're gonna add a bridge. Then we're gonna take it over, all the way down, Superman, all the way up. That is our fire. Then we'll get some side planks. Are you with me? Grab that weight, side lunge, here we go. So you're down, push out of it. We're keeping it stationary, so I want you to think about bringing the kettlebell towards the opposite foot and really shifting your weight. So drive those hips back, push up. You're getting the stretch out of the one leg, and you're getting the push and the work out of those hips, glutes, and hamstrings, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, let's add the power. So we're down, we're up with the knee, down, push off if you wanna be here, down, drive it up. So I really want you to think about pushing out of this hip, push out of the hip. If you need to do that without the weight or keep it here, yes, push up, and up. One more each way, yes. All right, team, drop it down. Here we go, fire, low to high. Can you get a little quicker, even if you're low impact? Can you get low to high, fast, through the center, shift the weight, push off, shift the weight, push off, drive it up through those hands. Bring the fire, because we are almost done. Stay with me. You got it. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Let's take it down on our backs. Whoo. All right, guys, let's take it here. Triceps to start. Then we have the bridge. Then we flip it over, and I'll give you a modification. We're only 30 seconds on our back. Here we go. But if you need to, especially my pregnant mamas, if you want to keep that bridge up the whole time, that works as well. If you are not comfortable with this tricep press with a kettlebell, I want you just to go elbows down. Elbows down. So it's a press instead of an extension, right? You're still getting the same set of muscles, just different isolation. 3, 2, add that bridge. So I want you to think down, whether you're with the press or with the triceps, power it up. Down, power. But while we're thinking power, we're also bending in those elbows, not through our shoulders. We're bend, power up. Bend, power up. My elbows stay directly above my shoulders, and I'm powering up with the glutes and hamstrings for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your kettlebell to the side. Flip it over. Modification is I want you to do just down and up and bird dog. Down and up and bird dog. Everybody else, take it here. Slowly down, Superman, power it up. Slowly down, Superman, power it up. When you power up, that's your fire. Use your core. Lift from the center. Those arms, those triceps are working hard. Shoulders, chest, upper body. But think about that core lifting from the center. Slowly down, power it up, and get that Superman in between for back. So push and pull. Last one, let's get it done. All the way down. And relax. Yes, good work, team. Woo. All right, guys, so seated. We're here. If you need to modify, I want you sitting up nice and tall, side to side. Everybody else, we're gonna lean back just a bit. Here we go. Down, pull it in. If that is too much for you, you can do this same motion just with your hands. Again, if you shouldn't be leaning, probably pregnancy, but maybe early post-DR, I want you to just sit up nice and tall, stay engaged, reach and over. Whatever the reason is that you need to modify, there are lots of different reasons. Take the option that is good for you, that keeps you moving. All right, team, let's add a little power. Up, halfway down or all the way down. Side, halfway down or all the way down. Too much? Again, take the weight out or take it halfway. Yes. Good, breathe. If you're feeling your back, body weight is fine too, or just keep it twist. Last one. All right, guys, one more. Take it all the way over if you can. Little pull over for upper body. Up. Breathe. Pull over for upper body. I know that's a lot, so again, you can do all of that with no weight. And again, if you don't need to be leaning back, you just keep this here. I know your arms are tired, but that core is engaged. Let's finish it out strong for 10 seconds. Pull over, deep core, side. Pull over, deep core. Let's go, one more. Yes! And relax, stretch it out. Up on your feet, team. How about one more swing? Bring the fire. If you want to do a handoff swing, one hand to the other, if you're experienced and comfortable with that, please do it. Otherwise, just keep your regular or just keep your deadlift. Shoulders back, hinge it. Here we go. Power up. Yes. You can hand it off. Hand it off. Breathe. There we go. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax, pedal your feet. Awesome, guys. All right, how about a bonus move? You can do it. We're gonna get one more minute. I know we're gonna run out of time, but stay with me. We're gonna make it all core. If you need to modify, here's what I want, guys. You can just take regular jacks, just like this, and then kicks, kicks. That's your modification. Jacks, low impact or high, kicks, kicks. If you can, join me here, guys. We're gonna go high jacks. For 4, roll it over from the side plank. Jackknife or starfish. 4, roll it back over. So you're gonna alternate which side you roll to. I know it sounds crazy, but you can do it. We're just gonna keep it all in the core with some bonus cardio. Start high. We've got 1 minute. Don't worry about that clock up there. Starting in 3, 2, 4 jacks. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll over side plank, slowly down. Here we go, starfish. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll over opposite way. Back to center, jacks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it back, take it down. Starfish. 4, 3, 2, 1. You don't have to go the same speed as me. Roll it over. Ha! Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it over. Take it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll over. Here we go. Let's hold it out here. Last 10, just your jacks. Wherever you are, keep them going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax, stretch it back. Woo. Breathe. I know, a lot of things for your brain to think about. Which way did I roll? Was that really a side plank or was that a push-up? Whatever, does not matter. Bonus move. It is all about just moving for one last minute, heart pumping. I thought we'd get a little extra core because that's always fun to add in there. Knees out. Whew. And breathe. Let's take 1 foot forward. Just pull that toe towards you. You don't have to really roll in that back unless that feels good for you, but try to bring your chest towards that leg. How do we feel, team? You did it. Thank you for hanging with me on this hot day for Kettlebell Fire. I know it moves really quickly, but hopefully you feel like it went by quickly. Breathe. So 2 options. You can take it into that pigeon, which is this stretch, or you can cross it over here, seated on the floor or on a chair, on a bench. Erin loved it, yay! She loved the bonus move, yay! Woo! Let's see. Tammy says, I should have known better. I thought the swing would be the bonus move. I know, I debated about keeping it just as that because the time was ticking down, but you guys can hang for 30 more seconds, right? Lean into it, into that pigeon, but if that's not good for you, cross it over here. Whew. Yes, team. Those circuits are pretty fun. Let me know if you want to see more fire workouts. Jenny says my legs are burning. The first set was tough, right? I know. That's why here's the thing, guys. I had it written down to have the lunges as the second set, and I was like, let's get it out of the way because I knew it would be burning, right? Oh, Jill, first time doing the gunslingers. They're really fun, right? It takes a little bit to sort of coordinate the momentum of it, but they are really fun. Whew, Wendy, glutes were burning in the beginning. Yes, good. Joey feels good. Yay. Thumbs back, open up that chest, grab behind if you can. Kayla needed to show up. Oh, the baby got her up at 4. I can relate. We've had a bad week of, not a bad week, but our 2-year-old has been up a lot during the night. This week, sit back into that child's pose, really reach forward. Get a little roll up and back in that cat-to-cow, whatever range of motion is good for you. And then let's roll back onto our feet. Naomi, thank you for coming. Pedal those feet. Slowly roll it up. Elizabeth says same, Tammy. One big deep breath in. Let's get it in. And out. You did it. That was your Kettlebell Fire Workout. Great job, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining. Hang out if you have a second. Lynn, awesome. Laura, love the fire moves. I'm so glad. All right, if you have a few minutes to hang out, if you have any questions, let me know. I know somebody asked about postpartum training earlier in the workout, about knowing when it is time to I'm gonna bring this out so I don't just sit on the floor, to move on from postnatal workouts. Guys, the answer is not straightforward. Surprise. It is more on how you're feeling. So what I always say, if you don't have significant diastasis recti, that ab separation, or any pelvic floor dysfunction, and if you're not sure, I have a video on how to check for diastasis recti, but I highly encourage trying to see a pelvic floor physical therapist no matter what, if you've had a baby, just to know, because they can be extremely helpful. I did it after my second. But to know where, if you have any separation or if you have any dysfunction, but otherwise, you just want to take it slow. I definitely recommend postnatal workouts for the first 8 to 12 weeks after having a baby. Once you're cleared for working out, so that would be at 6 weeks. Sometimes earlier, sometimes later, depending on you and your doctor and your body. But guys, things to look out for when you're doing workouts, how to know if you're stronger. I recommend trying slowly the regular workouts and the regular versions, and if you need to modify, modify. So if you see any coning or doming, so we talk about that, pushing out in that core, it comes up in sort of like a little tent. If you notice that, sometimes it's hard to tell, especially because after babies we get some loose skin and things like that. If you feel like you can't fully engage, then you need to go back to some of that beginner ab moves. Same thing holding a plank. If you feel like everything's dropping down and you can't stay lifted, then take your time. You can even just do little short, 3 to 5 second planks. Sometimes that's a good option. If you're experiencing any pain or pressure or leaking, which again, we're often told is normal. It's not normal, it's common after having babies. It does not have to be normal. Then you need to take it a little slower and modify. So listen to your body. If you don't feel strong enough to move on to those regular workouts or regular moves, especially with the core, then you can do postnatal as long as you want. I want you to incorporate those concepts throughout the rest of your training because everything is different after having our babies. So hopefully that helps. I forgot who had that question before. Anne-Marie, thank you for that. Your muscles are on fire. Yay! What a great end to 2 weeks of endurance. Yes, Elizabeth. So in the BodyFit Athletic Club, we've been doing these mini challenges. Every 2 weeks is something different. We just did 2 weeks of pushing our endurance. Next week is strength. So 99 days of summer fit in the athletic club. Because schedules are crazy for a lot of us in the summer. I know it's not summer for everybody, but we're doing mini challenges, and that's also keeping it fresh because this is the time that a lot of us get a little, I don't know, I'm gonna keep working out, but sometimes you don't feel as motivated because there's a million different reasons. But we're keeping it different every week with new fitness challenges as well as nutrition challenges. We just had a hydration challenge and we have winners for those challenges as well. So we're winning BodyFit apparel and merchandise. Joanne, great workout in Canada. Not so hot here, but you can wear your shorts today. Yay! Paula, love the bonus move. Wasn't thinking, just focus on what to do next. Yes, that is what we want. Let's see, Tamika, should women exercise during that time of the month? Can they? Yes. Should they? Depending on how you feel. I definitely feel better when I do. There is no physiological reason that you shouldn't. But for some people, we just really are not feeling it a lot. We do want to make sure that we're hydrating and that we're eating well because we do tend to lose some iron. And we can retain water during that time of the month. But otherwise, it is perfectly safe to do so. And I think it actually is helpful. It can help alleviate some of the pain, some of the discomfort, but it certainly is fine to take time off too, but don't use that as your only reason. If you're not feeling like it and you need to take time off, that's fine, but it does tend to help. So let's see, Maria says the 2 weeks have been amazing in the athletic club. Her muscles are feeling it. Yay, Rachel, so much sweat. Thank you, Constance, for coming. Sarah, good call on doing the lunges first. Let's see. Charlotte's asking, on the swings, I'm still not sure how far to keep my shoulders back with a heavy weight in front. Listen, that's just a cue that I remind you. Of course, when we're swinging down, we're gonna have a little protraction, right? Protraction, retraction. So that's gonna happen, but I'm just gonna keep reminding you of that, especially as a starting point. So what we don't want is this, right? And a cue I give you guys sometimes is if you're seeing the floor, you want to have the floor out in front of you, right? So we're here. Same thing when we do a row or a deadlift, making sure if you're seeing your feet or if you're seeing the floor between your feet, you probably want to pull it back. So don't stress so much, especially on the downward part of the swing, because the weight is pulling you forward. I just want you to be thinking about that, especially as you come up, so we know to lock out all the way up through the back of our body and through the core, and that our starting point is here. So that's why I always tell you, roll everything back, then hinge, because too often we're already in this position, and let's be honest, a lot of us have this rounded shoulders, forward head posture from work, from sitting at our desk, our cars, all of that. So if we make this our starting point and we think about that, and I'm cueing you to remember that, there might be a moment in that swing when you're like, oh yeah, okay. But don't stress about it on because again, it's a momentum move. You're not gonna be thinking about every little thing, every little time. Makes sense? Hopefully that does. All right, guys, let's see what else we got. Chelsea can't get away from those squats. I know, I didn't even think about it until the end that there was also a squat in that pop-up. Full set, yes. Let's see, Simone, thank you. Let's see, Samantha, 15 weeks pregnant. Congrats, Samantha. Loving prenatal workouts. Prenatal kettlebell workouts. What weight would you recommend starting with? Pretty much, if you've been working with kettlebell before, use what you're using before. What I always say for finding a kettlebell weight is if you think about doubling your dumbbell weight. So if you're regularly working out with 8-pound weights for dumbbells, then probably a 15 is good for you. If you're 10-pound weights, you're probably a 15 to 20. But somewhere in between, because if you notice, we do a lot of moves between the two, and then we use for those heavier those stronger muscles between one. It's always good to have options if that's within your budget. But otherwise, getting something that's kind of between that. If you've never worked out with a kettlebell before, or you've never worked out, I would say starting with maybe a 10 or a 15. You're stronger than you think. But in pregnancy, I would say probably a 10, just so we don't bear down on that pelvic floor if you're just starting. But if you've been working out with it for a while, also check out my playlist of pregnancy safe videos. You'll find a lot more kettlebell or these Monday workouts that are with weights. I give options for prenatal. You'll just want to follow those modifications. But other than that, I think I don't have very many specific prenatal kettlebell. I should make more. But also, check out my pregnancy fitness guide. I'll have to add the link in here. Kurt, if you're watching, maybe you can add the link in the chat. We just released our prenatal pregnancy fitness guide, and it is all trimesters. You get different workouts every trimester. It's a ton of information. And the intermediate advanced version, which even if you're beginner, I think you could do it, does have options for kettlebell every week. So that would be a great option for you. So check that out. bodyfitbyamy.com/shop. In fact, I can just put that in here, but maybe we can add the actual link to the prenatal. But check that out. That could be a great option for you. All right, guys. Shelly, my heart rate monitor said it was a great basic workout. It sure didn't feel basic to me. Why? Listen, guys, you know I always tell you this. I love fitness trackers. I wear my Fitbit a lot. But I also don't want you to get hung up on the numbers. One, because they're never going to be completely accurate. Even if you have the one with the heart rate chest strap, which is going to be the most accurate, there's still going to be a little bit of margin for error when you're sweating, when you're moving. It's not always going to be picking that up. So go by how you feel. Same thing with calorie burn. I would encourage you not to worry about calorie burn in workouts or counting calories going into your body or out. But know that they're never going to be completely accurate. This happens a lot. People get hung up also on steps. Oh, I didn't get very many steps, but I was working so hard for a solid hour. Know that the fitness tracker is tracking forward motion, and if you're doing kettlebell swings or squats or things like that, it's maybe not going to count that. So it's never going to be completely accurate. Don't get hung up on the numbers. If you felt like your heart was pumping, then it was up, then you were doing its job. So don't worry about that at all. But just know that it's going to be a little bit different. It's not always tracking completely accurately. So Molly, is there a benefit doing set on one side then switching like you usually do versus alternating between right and left in the same set? I'm trying to understand that question. Then switching, like alternating. Oh, so if you can feel it. So let's think about that, guys. When we did the side lunge, we alternated, right? So you don't feel as much of the burn. You feel it working, but we can move a little quicker through. And that was honestly more of a time thing to get it in. We could have done one side and the other. Whereas when we do the lunge, think about when you alternate your lunges versus when we just did that one side, a little more of a burn. So it's a little more muscle endurance. We get a little more of that burn that we feel in our quads and our glutes, but we don't always need that throughout the entire workout. We didn't need that at the end of this workout. Again, it was a time thing, but also because we had already burned out those muscles, right? With the squats, with the lunges. So now we can make it more mobility, get them working, but alternating. So the difference is often just getting the burn and really forcing the muscle to fatigue, which is where we see growth, versus having it where we can go a little harder, a little longer, right? All right, guys, so let's see if there's anything else. Thanks, Jenny. Have a great night. It's 9 p.m. in Finland. Thank you for joining. I love it. I'm gonna see if I missed anything else. Melanie's gonna play with the puppies. Ah! Yes, please post those videos in the BodyFit Athletic Club. Lots of pet pictures in the club because our pets are often our workout buddies, right? Join us if you can, BodyFit Athletic Club. Again, go to bodyfitbyamy.com. There's also links in the description below. I think they're already there. Yes. So check those out. It's not too late to join 99 Days of Summer Fit. We're having a great time in the club. Otherwise, make sure you have the free calendar. You'll find all the information in the description. Thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure that you are subscribed. Next Saturday, we will be on the road. So something special, excuse me. So we will have some very special lives coming up that will not be in this space. So get excited about that. Make sure that you are subscribed with notifications and that you follow me on social media so you always know what is coming up. But we got some really fun things happening this summer, especially with the lives. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I will see you soon.